Today I messed up by asking my English teacher if she liked the story I had written, which caused me to be disowned by my family. Hello Reddit, I am an 18-year-old high school student who loves writing. Ever since I was little I had enjoyed creating stories, however, I could never stick with a story and continue writing it. Recently, I had a dream, and the dream was a wonderful idea for a story. So I had begun writing, and within a week I had a short story of the basic idea for a much larger game book. I yearn for much needed criticism. My writing isn't great, but it's not terrible. However, I can successfully place my thoughts on paper with few grammatical errors. So let's begin with where I fucked up. I live in a small town in Georgia of about 200 people. The town is super religious, and my story was rather graphic. The story in itself was a nice love story between two men soldiers set in a post-nuclear apocalyptic setting. The story doesn't have anything NSFW, and was simply a love story that happened to be between men, but the zombies and their descriptions were very graphic. I had finished the short story and had asked my English teacher for much needed feedback. I sent it to her in a Google Doc and she said she would read it over break. Well, we come back over break and my English teacher called my parents and asked for them to come in for a talk. Today, I waited after school for my parents and they came to the school to talk with my teachers. My parents are also super religious and I was afraid they would be angry due to the graphic content. My English teacher was very upset about the contents of the book, not because of the zombies that got slaughtered, but because of the quote, ungodly relationship between the two main characters. My English teacher would go on to read the story aloud, which not only made me cringe because who likes to actually hear their writing? But my parents grew very angry with what I thought was a sweet little love story. 4 hours later my parents have kicked me out of the house. They are accusing me of being gay, but I'm not. I just thought writing a love story between two men would be interesting because it's something I could never experience. Currently I'm staying with a friend. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just couch hop until I can go off to college in September. On Facebook I've become the town piranha. Especially our church group, which I rather liked. TLDR. Wrote a gay love story between two post-apocalyptic soldiers. Asked my English teacher for constructive criticism. She turned out to be homophobic and called my homophobic parents. I am now homeless.